Hi, I'm Scott Pyburn.
Hey, I'm Dom DeBellis.
Welcome to Monkeys Drinking Beans. On today's show, we're going to go into the trailer park. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to discuss movie trailers and movies that we're looking forward to and how we love them and how we might hate them a little bit.
Man, I love the movies. I love the movies.
I love the movies too.
I'll tell you, I avoid trailers like the plague.
I am beginning to do so myself. I personally feel like movie trailers are beginning to ruin films for me. Let me tell you a little bit about that experience.
They're spoilers, aren't they?
They're major spoilers. I went and took my daughter to see Despicable Me 3. Despicable Me 3, let me clarify. I love the characters. I still love Gru. I still love the Minions. Yeah. But 90% of the movie for me was spoiled in the trailers. They showed so much of the comedy in the trailers, especially that brilliant Minion bit of I am the model of a Major General. They did this in Minion-esque talk, and it was hilarious. But they showed it in the freaking trailer. They could have held that back. That could have been the total laugh out loud moment for me. But Hollywood is ruining movies with revealing too much in the trailers.
And I don't know why.
I don't know why either. It's part of the Hollywood slump, in my opinion. And we're going to do another show on that down the road, viewers. The Hollywood slump, because that's a big issue right now. But I think it is affecting the box office. People are seeing so much in the trailers. They're like, you know what? I'll wait for Netflix. I'm not going to pay to see. I've seen the entire movie in the trailer.
Mm. And you can't avoid trailers when you go to the movies. And I go to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I go to the movies in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I watch them on Netflix.
Yeah.
I love movies. I
do too.
So I love the experience. But even in movie theaters, when you go to the movie theaters, you get all these trailers.
Yeah.
You can't avoid them.
Yeah, and some of them I'm excited about. Some of them are the first, it's like, oh, cool, I never saw that the first time. I'm seeing this trailer, great. But you know what? Give me a little bit of tease, but don't give me the whole show,
Right, and I'm going to sound like the old fart now, right? Because I'm going to say, back in the day, back in the day when we used to mine the rocks out of the very ground with our bare hands.
They'd just put a card up and say, Star Wars handwritten, it's a sci-fi movie, come see it.
Yeah, because back in the day when they showed trailers, they would barely introduce you to the characters, know. Yeah. But now they plot out the entire movie for you. They show you all of the conflicts. And they show you all of the resolution to the conflicts. Yeah. So you're left there going, well, now why do I bother going to see the movie? I already know how everything turns out.
Yeah. And I mentioned Star Wars because the original Star Wars trailer did not even have the Star Wars logo type that we're so familiar with. And it was literally it was 2 minutes and 3 seconds, I think. If you go on YouTube, you can Google original Star Wars trailer.
It was that long?
And watch it. But it was literally just snippets of, it didn't tell you the story. You got to see the Millennium Falcon. You got to see some TIE fighters. You got to see an image of Darth Vader, and you were like, what? Because there was nothing like it back in the day. And then the original trailer for Star Wars, not The Force Awakens, but the next episode, The Last Jedi, that's coming out in December, is also like 2 minutes and 13. The teaser, they call it the teaser trailer. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And it again is very reminiscent of the original trailer. It does give you some dialogue. It does give you some hints of plot points, some ideas to ruminate, which there's been endless speculation on the internet on that. I'm not going to get into that. But it's a tease. It's not like it's not like with the Force Awakens. They didn't reveal Han's going to die. Spoiler. If you didn't see Force Awakens, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be watching the show right now. They didn't show you all that in the trailer.
My bad.
Yeah, sorry, my bad for all of those who didn't know. So anywho, that's my rant. Let's get to some of the trailers that we've seen recently. I want to start with Birth of the Dragon. My main man here, Bruce Lee. I love Bruce Lee. Love Bruce Lee from The Green Hornet. Love Bruce Lee from Bruce Lee. One of my favorite movies of all time is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story with Jason Scott Lee and Lauren Holly. And that soundtrack, oh my God, that soundtrack is iconic. So when I saw they're doing another Bruce Lee movie, my first instinct was, why? And then I saw the trailer, And I'm like, okay, it's basically the Birth of the Dragon is the famous, infamous fight with Wong Jackman. The fight that basically, in Birth of the Legend, they kind of changed things, or in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, they kind of changed it. But it's the basically infamous fight of the one guy who challenges Bruce Lee and supposedly breaks Bruce Lee's back, and Bruce Lee's got to come back for that. That's the Dragon story. Any Bruce Lee files out there, correct me if I'm wrong, put it in the comments below. Tell us the true story. But this is basically about that. And it's got no actors I've ever recognized before, which is great. I'm okay with no names. Because it's not like, oh, it's Brad Pitt playing Bruce Lee. I'm not believing it. It's Brad Pitt. You know, the guy they have in the trailer has got Bruce Lee's vocalizations down. You know, he's got his movements down. I think it's going to be a good thing. And I'm not a huge, aside from Bruce Lee back in the day and Chuck Norris, I'm not a huge Asian combative cinemaphile fan, you know, of all these movies that are like, we're doing all these martial arts, you know, Jackie Chan, yada, yada, yada. That's not my thing, my genre, but this movie looks exciting to me.
That'll be cool. Yeah, so you saw the trailer, and it didn't spoil it for you.
I mean, there's a lot of action in the trailer because it's an action film. It's a Bruce Lee film. You want to see the fighting.
Sure. It
gives you, and here's the thing. This is kind of a docudrama, okay? It's not Star Wars. It's not Guardians of the Galaxy. It's based in fact. So by telling me the story in the trailer, it's not spoiling anything for me. And this is maybe the exception to the rule because it is a docudrama. I kind of know the basis of the story going into it. I want to be surprised by the action. I want to be surprised by where the story is going to begin, where the story is going to end. Because I've read up on Bruce Lee a little bit. I know his story. I know his life story. I've seen films. I've read books. I've read his philosophy. I know the truth versus the fiction.
Gotcha.
So it'd be interesting to see where this movie lies in his timeline and where it starts, where it ends.
Nice. Well, I saw a bunch of trailers this week, and which broke a rule for me because I'm the guy who really actively avoids them.
Yeah.
So for this talk today, I prepared by watching a few of them. Like I watched The Greatest Showman, the trailer for The Greatest Showman, which is Hugh Jackman
playing P.T. Barnum, right?
P.T. Barnum.
Yeah.
Which, in case you've been living under a rock, is the guy who created the whole P.T. Barnum and Bailey circus.
I saw that trailer in the movie theater.
Billed as the greatest show on earth, you know, with all the animals and the, you know, including elephants and lions and tigers and such, and sideshows and, you know, arguably and all of that stuff. And so it tells his story. You know, that thing was a beautiful trailer, but you know, basically told me the whole story. So it spoiled it.
Let me ask you a question. Have you seen the movie Moulin Rouge?
Oh yeah.
Does it seem? Did that trailer? Because I saw it in the theaters. It was in front of Despicable Me 3. Did it seem very Moulin Rouge? Very, very big. I mean, P.T. Barnum's a showman, so it's very very Busby Berkeley.
Very larger than life.
Old school production values, and it almost seemed like there was the music that was in the soundtrack. I want the soundtrack already because that song is inspiring.
Yes.
But it's almost like is it going to be a musical? Because Hugh Jackman is huge on Broadway. He comes from musical theater.
Yes. Yeah, that's where his roots are. Yes. I don't know is the answer.
Yeah.
But
it told a lot.
Spectacular, larger than life. Which is apropos for the material.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to see the movie, but yes, I feel like the damn trailer spoiled a lot of it for me because I would have liked to be. Here's my thing, okay? I'm an old-time theater guy. All right? I like to be surprised. I like to be delighted.
Yeah.
I like the reveal of the experience of watching a film from the beginning. I don't like to arrive late. I don't like to, you know what I mean? I don't like people talking during the movie. I don't like distractions, and I don't like people spoiling it. You know, I don't like any of that. I like to watch a film sort of in situ. I like to just be delighted by it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and it's a very, I know, weird thing, but it's just anything else spoils it for me.
Yeah.
I don't like it being spoiled.
Right. No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
And by the way, as a performer,
mm-hmm.
I think that every audience member deserves that.
Oh yeah.
And whenever we were performing, I wanted to give that to an audience. That to me is the best thing you can do, is make a gift of that sort of experience.
Yeah.
To people who are coming to see you perform.
Yeah. It's like walking out of the theater after seeing The Empire Strikes Back for the first time to say, "Damn it, Darth Vader's Luke's father," and spoiling it for everybody in line.
Right. Who's like lined up to see the next, and they're like, asshole.
Yeah.
And they're right.
Yeah.
Because you just blew it.
Yeah, and that, and that in a sense is what the movie trailers have become. They really have. Let's segue into our next trailer that I know you're going to be a little feisty about, if I can use that word. Let's talk about Blade Runner.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about Blade Runner 2049.
You go.
So, and I got some notes on this. The cast looks stellar. Harrison Ford, Jared Leto, Ryan Gosling, Robin Wright.
Sure.
Lenny James from The Walking Dead.
I mean, who's not in this movie?
Among others. If you don't want a major spoiler, Dom, do not go to the IMDb page and look at the cast list, because I'm not going to say any more than that, because it will be a major spoiler.
I know. I know.
And the original had Rutger Hauer, Sean Young, Joanna Cassidy, Daryl Hannah, Edward James Olmos. I mean, it was freaking brilliant. But here's the thing. It's a cult film.
By Ridley Scott.
Scott. It's a cult film because not a lot of people got it. It was ahead of its time. Compared to Tron, in the sense of you either love Blade Runner or you don't.
And I did. I loved it.
And I did too. So, seeing the trailer, this is a matter of contention that I agree with you absolutely 100%. Brilliant. Ridley Scott is doing it. Harrison Ford's back, playing Rick Deckard, same character. And the visual effects are stunning and look brilliant and look great, but already seen too much. Already have an idea where it's going.
Yeah.
And
it's not just visually that you see where it's going. It's because the dialogue in the trailer tells you what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Deckard's character telling you what he's doing.
Yeah. You know the trailers I love the best, Dom? The trailers I love the best, and I don't care. I don't care about visual spoilers. Okay, the trailers I love the best are, and I used to hate them. Because I'm like, what the fuck did I just see? Pardon my language. Were the ones that are shot. Were the ones that are shot.
You want to be puzzled.
Right. The trailers I like the most currently, of the current trailer crop that's being produced. Okay, I'm gonna preface that by saying that are the ones that are shotgun trailers. The ones that are like, and they have a musical soundtrack and they show you a bunch of different visuals and explosions and blah, 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 blah. Because that is truer to the original tease of way back in the day than the trailers that are being shown that are, here's the entire plot, here's the entire synopsis of the movie in a minute and 90 seconds. And why come see it now? Because there's nothing to surprise, like Despicable Me. You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy and insane. I'm looking forward to.
So now I regret watching the trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah. I saw the recent D23 trailer behind the scenes trailer for Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which revealed a lot more, and a lot of people are talking about it and excited about it and crying because Carrie Fisher has this great line in it, and go see it if you haven't. If you don't want to see it, don't see it. But it revealed a lot of new quirky characters.
I don't want to see it. I want to see the movie.
I know. I want to be surprised.
I want to be surprised. I mean, and you know what? Please comment, in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah,
this is crazy, or is this how you guys feel? Or maybe you feel a completely different way. I want to know.
Well, maybe
because
we're just too
this
old.
is just how I feel. This is just how Scott feels. But
maybe we're just too old farts drinking beans, saying, "Get off my lawn! I've seen too much. Go away." I want my Star Wars.
All I know is this: Scott and me, we love the movies. We love the movies.
Yeah.
We like to be entertained.
Yeah.
But maybe there's other film fans who just like to be entertained too, but have a very different take on this. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
And it's possible.
I'm 37 times today already.
Yeah, and it's okay. I was wrong 15 times before breakfast. I totally understand.
Yeah.
But let me talk. Let's talk down. Talk to me about Justice League. You said you saw that and you're kind of excited about that.
So I watched the So this is a movie I cannot wait to see the Justice League movie, and I thought, against my better judgment, okay, I'll watch the trailer for the Justice League movie. But it turned out that watching the trailer did not disappoint me. Because, and take notes here, Hollywood. Okay, if anybody in Hollywood is watching this, fat chance, right? But this is how you do a trailer.
Yeah.
You introduce the characters and then you shut up.
Yeah.
Like the Justice League trailer has very little dialogue. And a lot of action.
Yeah.
It introduces the characters, right?
Yeah.
So all of the main characters are shown.
Now, is this the trailer, Dom, that has the white stripes that I'm not asking you to bring it up or look it, but
no, I'll tell you. This is the trailer that includes a kick-ass cover of the Beatles song "Come Together."
Oh, that one. Okay. Yes.
That is now and forever my favorite version of "Come Together."
Yes.
And you got to hear it.
I have.
Go ahead and look it up, man.
Okay, I just want to be clear on the trailer you saw, because there's been a few trailers out there. Yeah.
But it's the best example of what a trailer should be today.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. So, and I wasn't disappointed, and here's the effect, right? A good trailer makes you excited to go see a movie.
Okay, but I'm going to bring up...
apprehensive because you've already seen the whole plot.
Sure.
Right.
Now, speaking of Justice League, which I'm very excited for because Wonder Woman, oh my God, freaking home run. Wonder Woman is what Captain America: The First Avenger is to DC at this point. It is going to revitalize the DC franchise if, and this is a big if Justice League doesn't suck.
Listen, Justice League, this is a seminal moment for Justice League. Justice League for DC.
Yeah.
Justice League has the opportunity to go big.
Yeah.
And DC will either explode or implode.
Yeah. This is the tentpole right here.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Because DC has been lagging behind Marvel.
For so long.
For too long.
Yeah. Well,
and they've done it to themselves.
Well, and talk about, they haven't created the structure of the universe. And again, this is probably another show at some point. I mean, sure. I am a Green Lantern fan. Everybody's seen this, ring that I wear. I wear it all the time. Green Lantern movie was very disappointing. But it's a Green Lantern movie. We got a movie. So, but I'm hoping, because there's no mention of the Green Lantern being part. There you go, being part of the Justice League, in the current Justice League movie. I am so praying and hoping, because they're developing a Green Lantern movie that they're going to drop us an Easter egg, give us a Green Lantern, or introduce us to Hal Jordan or somebody. Just give us that Easter egg that gives us hope, just a wee little bit of hope.
Yes.
Just want a wee little bit of hope.
Well, I was very encouraged that they've got a Flash in this one.
Yes, although I'm pissed off about the fact that it's not the TV Flash, which I've grown to love, but...
Me too.
Okay.
I don't understand that either.
Nope, don't get it.
Don't get it. Throw the guy a bone. He's been doing a great job on the TV side,
Now, the opposite side of the coin, okay? When the trailer is better than the film, okay? Suicide Squad.
We don't speak of that.
No, I have to. I got to bring it up. I have to bring it up. Okay. Here's the thing. I love and I hate Suicide Squad for two reasons. Okay. First of all, one of the best trailers ever made. The Bohemian Rhapsody trailer for, if you haven't seen it, for Suicide Squad. One of the best teases, best trailer, and I'm a huge Queen fan. Bohemian Rhapsody is like
totally, huge. Freddie Mercury forever, man.
Yeah.
Love him.
And then the movie was just such a letdown. It had good moments, it had good characters, but it was just like the Edward Norton Hulk movie. Missed it by that much. You know?
Yeah. Our fans will have seen those movies, right?
And if you haven't, well, I can't. I'm sorry.
It's required reading for this channel.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm a DC fan. I'm gonna read it even when it's garbage. I'm gonna watch it even when it's garbage. But I'm gonna call garbage on garbage. You know.
Yeah.
And then the whole my daughter's best friend is obsessed with Harley Quinn. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Loves the character of Harley Quinn, et cetera, et cetera. But then there's that whole, and again, topic maybe for another show, that whole really toxic relationship that the Joker and Harley have that everybody's glamorizing. Oh, I love Joker and Harley. They got such a great relationship. No, they don't.
Really? To characterize it even as a relationship.
Yes.
It's a little bit generous, don't you think?
Well, they're both insane, first of all, but, nuts gotta love nuts. What can I say?
Okay.
But that being said, I'm really looking forward to Justice League. Please don't let us down. You'll break my heart.
Please don't screw it up.
Yeah, because after Wonder Woman, this has got to be a freaking home run. It just has to be.
Well, I think Wonder Woman was a home run. I think it was terrific.
Wonder Woman was more than a home run. Wonder Woman is like one of the best comic book films ever created.
Yeah.
And again, there's going to be people who disagree.
So props to DC for that.
Yeah, there's going to be people who disagree with me, but I really liken it to Captain America: The First Avenger, which in my opinion is the best Captain America film of the Captain America series.
No question.
No question.
Although I do like Civil War quite a lot.
I like Civil War too, but I don't know.
It's not better than Captain America. Not better than the first one.
Here's the thing. These are
I do like Civil War quite a lot.
All of these films, I mean, obviously are adapted material. So it's like trying to stay true to the source material as much as possible.
Sure.
Unfortunately, and then that's another conversation for another show, how in the comic book Civil War, Spider-Man had a pivotal role in that. And unfortunately at the time, Marvel didn't have, or am I thinking of, am I putting the cart before the horse? No, they did, yeah, because Spidey was in Civil War. Oh my God, my lizard brain just showed up again. Get out of here, lizard brain, go away!
Yes. He did play a part in Civil War.
But not in the sense of, if you've read the comic, it's a lot more involved in the comic than it is on screen. So adaptations are, for the comic book purists out there, you're going to hate them anyway, but you're going to love to hate them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The editing room floor must be littered with Spidey images,
Yes. And that's also a topic, hopefully for an upcoming show soon, is the entire Hollywood's love affair with Spider-Man, and how many actors are we going to recast? At least I hope they lock this kid down to a 10 picture deal, because stop recasting Spidey, please.
Yeah. Although, can you imagine how much they'd have to pay Tobey Maguire after how many did he do? 3?
3.
Yeah.
But then Andrew Garfield only did 2, and it was just like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many reboots of Spidey are we gonna do? Yeah. Well, I don't know. How many have we done of Superman now?
2.
Okay, forgive me. This is a squirrel expedition. We're
coming to the end of the show anyway, Dom. So it's a squirrel moment time. It's okay.
But a lot of reboots.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Well, with that being said, Dom, unless there's any other trailers you want to review, I think it's time to wrap it up.
That's cool.
Next time we'll be talking about interesting topics that we're not exactly sure where we're going yet, but it's okay. Come join us for another cup of joe and some topical conversation.
Absolutely, but I'm not watching any more trailers.
No, don't watch any more trailers. This is our only Trailer Park episode.
All right, for a while.
See you next time.
Thanks for joining us.